Hello, himbos, hello, bimbos, and hello, thembos, and welcome back to the judgiest place on the internet. My name is Josh.
My name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And we are
the
Judgies. Episode 2 of Season 4? And I hear it's just as good as the first one.
Oh my God. My nuts are still out.
Christian was so worried all this week that because this episode was never going to be as vile as last week's.
I couldn't live up to the vileness of last week's.
I don't even remember what we talked about.
A lot of vile things.
It was bad. Well, it was good, but it was bad.
You were angry. That's all you need to remember.
I'm angry most episodes.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, Erica, by like the last 20 minutes, I think you said 10 words.
Oh,
you
really?
kind of shut down with how angry you were.
Sorry.
There's just, it's basically, it cuts to the couch and it's just you being like.
I hope that made for good content.
And it's mail time.
Mail Mail.
This is from somebody, and it says the Judgies, or just Rick.
You don't even know their name. Well, you don't know if you can say
Said,
that.
coming to you all the way from Chapel Hill with love and light.
Are we supposed to know where Chapel Hill's at?
It's in North Carolina.
That feels like a
What
Tennessee.
the fuck?
Whoa. Is that handwritten or is that a card?
God, they got you.
Okay.
Is that a founding
Is that
father's
parchment?
letter?
Hold on.
Did they steal the Declaration?
Things are happening. I'm not ready.
Get Nicolas Cage on the line.
Okay.
Leisure.
Give me a water bottle so I can read this or whatever he does in National Treasure. You remember
Burn
that?
it? Heat it? Is it heat?
This is a save the date for Amber and William. They're getting married on November 18th. Very cute save the date. On the back
It's very cool.
is like a handwritten
They wrote that?
thing. I don't know.
Or is that printed?
I'm hoping that... Okay, it says, Hey Judgies.
Hello.
You can use our real names. Good, because I already did. My name is Amber, female 22, and I'm getting married to my hot fiance, William, male 25.
Nobody's hot and named William.
He gives Walmart Jon Snow.
Your
for
family members are going to be
context.
pissed.
Walmart Jon Snow's very hot.
I love listening to the pod and have been a listener for almost 2 years. I get anxious driving alone, so I crank y'all and giggle at your silly little stories on my way to work.
Don't crank people when you're married.
Or do.
Depending
we to
on
judge?
Hey, depending on the dynamic in your relationship, if you communicated it, maybe then you can.
Don't crank Christian, because Erica will
Absolutely.
get
Don't
jealous.
crank
not.
my yank, because I'll get
And Erica
peeved.
doesn't even know what that means.
When my fiance rides with me, I love his reactions to Josh's bits. He is a fan, to say the least. I will always be a Rick stan. She
Okay.
can never get too political, ever.
There's something
That's
about it in here.
correct.
You better have a kid or something so you can get an enjoyment on my potty humor.
Spoiler alert, there is something about Christian.
Anywho, thank y'all for the laughs. Makes my day to hear my fiance laugh too. He sounds like Seth Rogen and Santa when he laughs.
I thought that was about you. I just saw Seth Rogen, and I know we get comments that you look like Seth Rogen.
Can DM evidence? Obviously, yes. Send that in as a listener submitted sound. Anyway, y'all. Oh, nerds. Y'all are nerds, so I hope you appreciate our wedding
Say it
theme.
again.
Literary garden party. I will be walking down the aisle to...
Nerds, loser, nerds, dweebs.
I'll be walking down the aisle to Lord of the Rings, and our centerpieces will be books.
I take it back.
Very cool. Very cool.
Saving y'all a seat. Love, your most southern fan, Amber Felicity. Instagram, Felicity Amber. There's 4 R's. TikTok, by Felicity. 3 Y's. Love and light.
Wait,
Does not explain anything about the back.
3 Y's on Felicity or by?
Felicity.
Okay.
I think that's from something else because it says like my dearest mother and then it's cut off at the end of sentences. So
Okay. That's not for us.
it's probably from a book, you know?
It does give
They're book
handmade
nerds.
vibes.
Handmade? Then
Like the
No,
tail.
handmade.
Okay.
Like the tail. Oh, because they're book nerds.
Yeah.
So they cut it out of a book.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's
Very
what I was
cool.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Keep up.
on your wedding.
Congratulations.
Well, we don't know if
Your
it's going to happen.
Your soon-to-be wedding in
Yeah.
November.
Unless something
Ooh.
catastrophic happens. Like you start
Stop.
cranking us.
Joshua, you want to know a little secret?
Yes.
I wanted to get married in November, but Christian said no because it's cheaper in February.
There's no way that's true.
I would not have picked November, but it was cheaper in February.
That's crazy. Valentine's Day.
Incorrect.
What's the little secret?
There's vodka in my drink.
Well, that's a huge secret.
And there's also the fresh strawberries.
Little vodka drink? You don't fucking come onto this podcast and out yourself out of the fresh strawberry drinker.
What?
What the hell?
I'm a strawberry girly.
I didn't know you guys got it like that, just to be tossing fruit in your drinks.
We have a baby at home that we gotta feed, and then we go, that's too many strawberries. We gotta do something with all these strawberries.
And then I put them in my little vodka drink.
Have you thought about
making smoothies? I have, yeah. I'm making one tomorrow morning.
soaking
breakfast.
the strawberries in vodka?
No. Does that work? I don't, I know, soaked gummy bears and alcohol is a thing, but every time I'm like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't seem like it works.
It works. I did it in college.
Do they only go onto the most outside layer, or do they soak all the way through?
Oh, they soak all the way through.
Interesting.
That's just harder Jello shots. And Ricky, fan of Jello shots.
Big fan of Jello shots. Really bad at taking them.
You are.
I'm so bad at taking them.
How are you bad at taking them?
I can't take a regular
what happens?
shot.
You spill it?
No.
She fucking chews
But I have
it
to
and
chew
shit.
it.
It's
It's
gross.
a solid, Joshua.
I chew it.
But she gets sloppy about it.
You're not wrong.
Also, she
I'm
gets
offended,
sloppy
but
from
you're not
it.
wrong.
I'm the fucker who chews pudding.
Ew.
I swallow bread whole, but I chew pudding.
Huh?
I'm gonna go.
I'll
try
choke on a rye,
Oh.
but I'll sort
Bread?
of masticate a good old tapioca.
Good one, Joshua.
Thank you.
I lied.
No, I do chew on pudding. I like
All
pudding
right.
a lot.
So do you just mush it around in your mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I do that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't
Yeah.
break it down.
Well, that's what I mean. Where are you going? Where are you going?
I guess it is more of a yum yum yum.
Yeah, everybody does that.
Guys, I just realized at the tender age of 30 that when I like food too much, I chew with the roof of my mouth and I fuck up my mouth. Do you guys do this? I noticed that the last time we were eating pizza, I was like, and I was eating so fast, I was like, I'm gonna sore on my mouth. And then I'm like, what is going on? And I realized I'm not even chewing. I'm just getting in the middle of my mouth and
Wait,
like you do with pudding, I did with pizza, and that fucked up the roof of my mouth.
I feel like this is just pizza, right? Because it's so hot in there.
No, it wasn't because it's too hot.
How'd you fuck up your mouth?
I was eating the crust of the pizza.
Oh, so you scraped your mouth.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
why am I using the middle of my mouth? Why am I not?
It's
using
called
my
a hard
teeth?
palate.
Well, mine's pretty soft.
Is it called a
You
hard
guys need to
palate or
start paying
soft
attention to how you're
The
chewing
front of the
food.
roof of your mouth is your hard palate, and your soft palate is the back of your mouth.
Okay, so I was using my
palate?
hard
A little
palate.
bit about some things.
But I wasn't using it right because I really hurt my mouth for a day or two. And I don't like that I got that 30 and I'm like, hey, I'm an idiot and I don't chew food right even.
Is this what people mean when they don't like our podcast?
On to the first story.
Because we don't just
My feelings
talk
are hurt.
about eating crust wrong. We also podcast on this podcast. And what that entails is us going online and finding silly little stories. And sometimes Christian's the one who does that. He's a little monotone boy today.
Monocolor.
Little monocolor boy. Honestly, he's a little monotone.
Monochrome.
He's a little monochrome.
Monochrome.
And also he's
Editor
wearing...
gold. I'm pretty close to it.
That is a very good gold.
All you need to do is add some shimmer.
Luster.
Sheen.
I cannot think of a sparkle. A little bit of sparkle.
A little shine.
A little glam.
Okay.
A little glistening.
Okay. Don't do that to me. I'll look bad glistening.
You are wearing cords.
I am wearing cords.
It has been known that
You hate cords.
Lil Miss Rick
Ricky
is
hates
not
cords.
a fan of cords. However,
Wearing or just...
in general, the corduroy
I
freaks
like
me out.
it.
Ooh.
It's nice when you run with the grain.
Yeah.
And then when you
Yuck.
want to change it up, you could run against the grain.
Yuck. But I saw these and I said, my mans would love those.
Yeah.
I saw it.
And I
copped it.
picked them up and bought them for him.
She threw up the whole time.
I was shitting and puking and crying and coming at the same time.
Whoa.
Whoa. And
Coming
that's
to
on
my
the...
senses. I'm starting to like corduroy.
Oh, I changed my mind.
I bought a pair of jeans to cut into jeans. Well, I bought 2 pairs of jeans to cut into jean shorts.
Look
Okay.
at you.
But because I got big old ugly thighs,
They're not ugly.
They're not ugly.
I just feel like when I wore it with like a shirt, I felt like Christian in 2014.
Okay.
And I was like, I need looser jean shorts, guys.
I don't know if my feelings are hurt or not.
No, I'm just saying, like I literally put on, I was like, this is an exact outfit that Christian would have worn in 2014.
And 2023. And am I the asshole for getting mad at our gender reveal party? My 27 male wife, 24 female, age gap, we know. And I are expecting our first baby. I always expected to have a boy because my entire family is a boy family. I have 3 brothers. My dad has 2 brothers. All my uncles also have sons.
How unfortunate for the women in your family.
Older cousin of mine who has 2 kids. They're both boys as well. So naturally, I expected a boy.
I don't want a geneticist to talk to me because they fucking suck canonically. But is there a thing to just some people have more boys? Like maybe one of their nuts gets crushed wrong and they're like, that's the girl ball. That one's out of commission. Or is it just really crazy luck?
I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. I did take genetics in college, but I don't remember any of it.
I think it's luck.
That's really crazy luck.
I did just see a TikTok from a dude that says if you're in the Navy and you stand in front of some thing on a ship that you only have girls. It like fries the Y gene.
The soy gun.
It's like it's something. It's called SpyDar
sonar?
or something like that. Spy radar or something like that.
It's like setting
You're
out like
one letter off.
radar,
Sure.
the waves,
But
electromagnetic waves.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know there's a correlation between times of war and male birth rates?
yes, I did know that.
Wow.
What's up with that?
I'm very smart. So yeah, I
Geneticists
knew
don't
that.
fucking add
I
us.
also, I haven't seen the research on this, but I feel like it's also happened during COVID. I feel like every single person we've talked to has had a boy.
Literally
Or at least like 90%.
What
Yeah.
about my brother?
had a boy.
Now
Yeah. He got it in before COVID ended.
it still counts.
It still counts. Mark the tally.
50-50.
Since the first minute we found out my wife is pregnant, I always referred to the baby as he, son, etc. That's all I got.
I feel
That's
like-
all the 2 boys.
He's son, etc.
Spoiler alert, it's not going to be a boy, right?
What the fuck, Erica?
But also, unless you're doing genetic testing, you don't technically know.
Yeah. Also,
Fair
gender
enough.
is
A social construct.
yeah.
My wife was annoyed by me and said, we don't know for sure if it's going to be a boy. And I always brought up my family history on why it is a boy and how I'm so sure of it. My wife wanted a girl, but she always ended up saying, I want a girl, but at the end of the day, I just want a healthy baby.
Correct.
Good parent there. I understood that, but still couldn't wrap my head around the thought of having a daughter. Growing up, I was always prepared to be a boy dad. So, gender reveal party happens.
Which are stupid, by the way.
That's what started the Canadian wildfires.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone's filming the reveal, and there it is.
Pink
A
cupcake.
pink reveal. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock, and my heart dropped to my stomach. I was so disappointed. And I was so disappointed that my wife came to hug me, and I pushed her away because I needed to gather myself.
What?
It was all on film. Different people and different phones all have my reaction. It went semi-viral on our local social media circles. My wife is upset. I pulled in 15,000 views on this bad boy.
Her Snapchat story got 33 views, and she normally only gets 31.
My wife is upset at me, barely talks to me, and said I acted like a child. And now I ruined the moment.
She should have said
Correct.
there was a little boy at the gender reveal party. It was you.
She said she won't even be able to share that moment with our daughter in the future because I was acting like an asshole in this video.
Oh, no.
Her friends and family all think I'm an asshole for my reaction. My family, on the other hand, believes I should ignore the negative feedback and that gender disappointment is real and they're just as shocked as I am.
That's because everybody in your family is a dude.
Well, it's real because you're making it real.
Yeah.
Like, you made it, like, you made yourself only want a boy.
Yeah.
And now you're like, don't have a boy. I guess that's the natural order of things that I'm sad.
Guess I won't love my kid. He did say that. He doesn't have it written down, but it's very heavily
Very
implied.
heavily implied.
We can read between the lines. You don't love your child.
They say I'm entitled to my negative feelings, and that doesn't make me an asshole.
Yes, it
So I
does.
need to know, am I an asshole here?
Everyone's entitled to their feelings. But
You can control how you react.
you can control how you react, and the way you react and the way that you're treating other people, i.e. your wife and unborn baby, that makes you an asshole. Yeah.
It's so selfish.
Yes.
To know that you're on film and like you're supposed to be sharing this like intimate moment. Well, not super intimate, I guess, but like very special moment of finding out the gender of your kid or the sex of your kid, whatever. And then just you're a dick. You push away your wife.
Yeah.
I have a story similar to this.
Let's hear it.
So
I got all the time in the world. Loose episode. Enough laughing, though. We're just a little tighter than that.
one of my friends, she got married before I met her. And at their wedding, come to find out he's abusive. Spoiler alert.
I figured out who it was before you said that. Now I'm nice and now I knew it. I can't remember her name, but I know who it is.
Anyway, so at their wedding, their photographer and their videographer filmed like they gave each other a gift, but like separately so that they didn't ruin the reveal. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So like the husband got the wife,
Yep.
you know, I don't even remember what she got.
Box of pearls.
Sure. And she was like crying, like, oh, this is so sweet and like very cute on film, right?
Did she have to make the necklace herself? Or I feel like a box of pearls is inconvenient.
That's
It was
not
a
what
test.
I don't remember what it was. It doesn't matter. I don't remember what she got him either, but he opened it and was like, cool.
Ham it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You're
like
on camera.
he's
Let's
on
get a little
camera. It's your
personality
wedding
here.
day. Like they literally didn't include it in the package.
Of course
And
not.
like his friends like told her like, yeah, you don't want to see his reaction. Like it just wasn't.
Oh, because she didn't see it live.
They got a
Right.
bad angle.
Oh, fuck.
It's fine. You don't know. You don't want to see it. He accidentally shat himself.
He already had that color of Xbox controller.
Yeah. So it was just like another red flag in their many of red flag relationship. Anyway,
Are you still
they're
friends?
divorced.
Are you still friends with her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Surprisingly, we ran into that person last week, just randomly.
Yes.
I haven't heard about her in so long.
She lives an hour away, and then we were
Yeah.
going to lunch, and it's just like, Erica's like, "Is that the dog I recognize?" And then she's like, we like get closer, and she's like, "Oh my god, that's the person I know." And it's like,
Yeah.
huh,
Wow.
weird. Why
Good
are
for
they
her.
in this little town?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Anyway, next story.
Well, let's hold on a little bit.
Oh.
Next story. Am I the asshole for taking a sip out of my husband's drink?
Oh, this pisses me off. We just had this conversation at dinner the other night.
I can't wait to hear
If it
about after
includes
this.
biting a straw, I'm on this guy's side.
I don't drink for religious reasons, but my husband does drink sometimes. He was
Divorce.
having drinks with his brother and two friends at our house, and even though I never wanted to try alcohol before, I was tempted. So I took a sip out of his.
The devil got to you.
We've always shared food and drinks in the past, so I didn't expect him to be upset,
You're going straight to hell.
but he got very annoyed and snatched the glass away from me and asked me what I was doing and told me that I can't drink that. I told him I just wanted to see what it tasted like, but he told me I couldn't drink it and that I should have asked him first.
Okay.
I said, "That's fine, but honestly, I was annoyed as well." So I brought it up once our guest left, and we ended up having a fight over this. He told me I wasn't supposed to drink. My husband isn't religious, and even after I told him I just wanted to try it, he wouldn't stop telling me that I couldn't do that. So I don't know what his problem was.
Yeah, why is he like making this the issue he's dying on a hill for? It'd be one thing to be like, don't drink that. What the
Yeah.
hell? There was alcohol in that. But then it should be, oh no, I just wanted to try it. It'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
I thought you didn't know there was alcohol in this drink.
He's probably thinking, ooh, cooties.
I hope he got a shot. Oh, he's anti-vax. It says it right here.
I just gave you your cootie shot. Circle, circle, dot, dot. I also threw in a couple X's in there.
I'm fucked.
X's are kisses, right?
Hugs and kisses. Circles are kisses.
Isn't that weird? The X's should be kisses, right?
That's what I'm saying. 'cause
You make a circle.
No, circles are hugs and X's are kisses.
Yeah.
No, you
you're
cross your
wrapping-
arms. You say hugs and kisses XOXO. So hugs X,
Okay,
kiss O.
fine.
Could you do this? O. And then hug is your crossing.
Okay, that makes sense, Joshua.
Snore. Editor added snore noise.
I have to snore noise my own conversation.
Yeah. He kept saying things like, I wouldn't like it, and how he thought I would get drunk so easily, and that it wasn't a good idea for me to drink. At one point, he was going on about how I would be throwing up and he'd have to look after me, which I thought was an exaggeration since I only had a single sip.
It's not chewing tobacco or
But
like.
am I an asshole?
Also in sickness and in health.
Wait, they're for real when they say that?
What
No.
the fuck?
I thought it was just.
No, it's just
okay.
jokes.
I thought it was you could get takesies, backsies on that part.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Nobody wants to take care of their sick spell. Are you kidding me?
Not when they're
Gross.
sick. In health, I'm in.
Down for health. Yeah.
I don't-
Sickness, I'm not down with the sickness.
No.
Well, I
I was
don't.
about to say that.
I want to let you in on a little secret here, Josh. Due to the angles that people are standing at weddings, when they say that, we all have our fingers crossed on this side. You didn't?
That means you have to take care of
No.
him. That means you have to take care of him when he's sick.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dying.
Come here, my sweet husband. Come here. I'll help you.
Thank you. Oh, my headphones.
This is immediately clipped for the intro for season 5.
That also hurt my
Editor,
ears.
make a note. This is for season 5 intro. I'll start working on it now.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it'd be a lot smarter if, instead of the night before I needed it to be like, I have to scrub through every single video we've ever had.
Where's the most clickbaitable clips we have to put into a 20-second montage?
But they're so cute every time. I love
They are
it.
very cute. I love the new one, Josh.
It's easier to be cute when the subjects are cute.
He's so sweet.
It'd be again. There are scenarios where his reaction I think could be warranted, where it's like,
Sure.
Yeah.
maybe they're at a bar and like she was supposed to DD, and it's like you don't know how it's gonna affect you, yada yada yada. But he is so weird.
Yeah.
Why is he so weird?
He's being
It
real
does
weird.
feel like there was like an appropriate amount to be like, oh no, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then it exceeded that amount into being like, no, we're having a fight about this now.
Yeah. Do you want to guess what religion she is?
Mormon.
Muslim?
Do Muslims not drink alcohol?
What's
believe so.
third, seventh day Adventist? Protestant?
Maybe.
No,
No.
Protestant's a broad term.
We all know the Catholics drink.
Yeah, they drink at the church.
Wasn't it a big ordeal during FIFA? Where did they have FIFA last time? It wasn't a Muslim country, right? And
I think it was in
big
North
whole
Africa.
ordeal
Yeah.
where it's like there's gonna be no alcohol served, and it's like, oh fuck, what are all these Europeans gonna do?
Or was that Japan had the Olympics? Was it
Was
Olympics?
it Saudi Arabia?
I don't remember, man.
Do you want me to Google it?
Nah, it's not.
I'm
important.
wearing
I just-
overalls this episode.
They're big on, like, they look good. They look really good. Like, I really like how they fit. Does that make sense?
Well, you started with big. And I didn't
They're big
appreciate
overalls, and I
that.
think they look really cool.
Okay.
I
Because my pants are so tight.
okay.
I do have to tell you, when I walked in, I was like in shock. I would have never guessed you would try wearing
Yeah.
overalls,
They look sick,
and you're pulling them off.
genuinely.
Yes.
In sickness. Fuck.
What am I looking up? FIFA 2020
Just say
World
last.
Cup.
Yeah.
was in Qatar.
Qatar.
Okay, yeah. I think that's North Africa, right?
No,
No.
that's on the Saudi Peninsula.
I was close.
Is that not in Africa? Is that Asia?
No, it's like
I don't know where Africa stops. Like, I don't know. Does Africa
so you know
just where like Egypt
do you know where
is? and everything?
Egypt is?
Yeah.
Then there's like
A little
sea,
thing. Yeah.
and then there's the Saudi Peninsula.
And that's not Africa?
No.
That's Asia?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's like Middle East.
But what continent is it on?
I guess it would be Asia.
Would it be Asia? Would it be Africa?
It's
Who
not
knows?
Africa.
There's no way to look this up.
R/relationship advice. My 32 female boyfriend, 32 male, of 1 year, and I just got into a fight about ketchup.
Not the chop.
Christian, click this one immediately for Christian's favorite story.
I originally read this one, and I was like, I'm gonna have to do an all ketchup episode, and then it's really hard to find good stories about ketchup. Unfortunately,
I'd say we haven't found a single one yet.
What? Let me change your mind real quick. So basically, we were eating from a big tray of oven potatoes, and he poured a big splotch of ketchup on the side of the tray from the bottle.
Okay.
I like to really mop up the ketchup when I'm eating potatoes, using a generous amount. But he did a shocked facial expression and told me to just dip it in the small amount. I said I like to have a lot of ketchup, and we can just pour more if we run out. It ended up getting heated, and I had to walk out. I then came back in and said, I hate being talked to this way. I'll eat however much ketchup as I want. He said, do you know how frustrating it is to pour a huge dollop of ketchup and have someone use so much of it so fast?
Not that frustrating, right?
I was just exasperated at this point. I don't like being scolded for my preferences, but what do you guys think?
Can you imagine fighting over something so trivial?
Uh-oh, this is a
Ketchup's
trap.
pretty important.
What did he do?
He didn't do anything.
Oh.
I was being genuine. Like,
You said that like you were
Setting
going to bring
it
up
up?
like, yeah, Christian the other day.
no.
Can you believe he told me? He
Josh
accidentally
said my
chews with
overalls were big.
He did.
Were we
Oh.
going for a fist bump here?
No,
Or
I
you-
was
Oh. Something so
doing one of
trivial?
these.
I'll get
Yeah,
me
I
back
just
on
feel like
track.
anytime we do fight over something like stupid like that, it's like we're like fake yelling like,
Yeah,
you
it's like
stupid
joking,
idiot or whatever. But
Yeah.
it's could you imagine like actually being genuinely hurt or angry about fucking ketchup?
Insane to walk out.
Yeah,
what?
that's what I mean. Like to get
On
in
both-
such a heated argument over
On,
that.
yeah, on both ends, or it's like he is just put on more fucking ketchup, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it matter?
Yeah, it does feel like, well, it depends on the brand of ketchup.
That's true.
If we're not working with Heinz, then fuck out of here.
When I was looking up more ketchup stories, that was one of the stories I found. It was a couple of our friends getting into an argument because, it was with a neighbor. A neighbor asked for ketchup. The person handed it to him, and then they handed him Hunt's ketchup
Hunt's.
instead of Heinz. And they're like, actually, I don't need ketchup anymore.
I said ketchup, not fucking tomato
Yeah.
piss.
Tomato
And so it caused a bunch of drama because they're like, not that brand. Though.
Of course not.
No, Heinz or bust.
Yeah.
It's true.
Heinz also makes the best mustard. I'll say it.
Really? I've never tried Heinz.
We're a
mustard.
French's
We're a
family.
French family.
That comes in like the barrel.
No,
No.
French.
I used to, right?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think so.
The barrel with like the red
Yeah.
red top. Which one is the wavy sides? Yellow wavy sides?
that
Don't
might
know.
be French.
No.
Mayonnaise brand.
French, the new
that
French
Hellmann's?
bottle, if you look at it, it's kind of got the French symbol, like
The fleur de lis.
yeah. If you look close at it, I'm pretty sure it's got that as a relief on the cap. Can we
Okay.
talk
I'm a French's mustard guy.
about? Okay.
Is that the barrel?
No.
Well, it used to be, but it is the like wavy kind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
look at the cap. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
there's.
Yeah, you are pretty sure.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was there. I'm just saying you're pretty sure
Fuck,
about
I'm
it.
pretty sure. And it's not that they're a relief. They're not popped out, so they're actually kind of carved into the cap.
Oh, yeah,
so
Heinz
it's harder to see.
Heinz mustard tastes yellow. Because
Ew.
Heinz is just this one.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
You taste it and you're like, this is watercolor
Yes.
somehow.
You know my favorite part about French, and I've probably brought this up on the podcast, I don't know, 2 times. I like the font it writes in. Have you ever squared it
Yeah.
out and you're like, ooh, that's a nice line.
Yeah, it's like
a nice tight line.
It's the perfect like consistency for mustard.
And so I hate that about ketchup. Sometimes you pour out ketchup and it's like, oh, it's not just like this gloopy glob.
Ketchup only writes in bold.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't write in italics with ketchup.
No,
Correct.
but you can with at least French's mustard.
Yeah.
I do get mad if I get mustard and it's like, oh, that's a bad font of mustard.
The best is when
This has to make sense to
Oh,
listeners,
it
guys.
definitely makes sense. I think it's funny.
the best
Go on.
the best is when you had the twist barrels and like a little bit would like of the mustard would like harden on the end and then you got a really small tiny scream and you could write even thinner.
Oh,
And you go
I don't use enough mustard to experience that, but that
I'm a
sounds
mustard man.
Can I tell you why I'm pissed?
Because we cut you off.
No.
No, we
because
didn't.
you cut each other off and then paused gracefully
That's a bit. I did it as a bit.
and then said, no, you go. No, you go.
That's because I was angry at Christian. He could see that.
I could see him fuming.
Well,
over it.
I'm pissed because you guys give each other the courtesy, but you don't give it to me.
How about we hear a message from our sponsors?
Wait, no, I
Fine.
really have to get this important thing in.
Welcome back. This side.
We can agree though that ketchup has to go underneath the mustard, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I add like another layer of ketchup on top of the mustard.
Okay.
No.
The chaos.
Tomato. No. Speaking of chaos, you guys made fun of me
Oh.
because I mentioned about the food with cum in it. Remember, I was
Yeah.
like, you guys have never seen how people like cook with cum in it?
Yeah.
Joshua.
You
Listen,
published your own book.
Stop.
it's a real thing.
Is that a cum flan?
This is from Paul Fody Fotenhauer. Natural Harvest, a collection of semen-based recipes.
Hey, we forgot to do this.
So, in fact, no, this isn't a circle judge.
Oh, okay.
We're not judging anybody right now. This is real.
Is that filled
This is
with
a
cum, or is it
This is a
cum mixture in
chocolate
it?
cream eclair. And let me read the frickin' instructions.
It's got cream in it for sure.
Half a cup of flour.
I thought he was about to say half a cup of semen. I'm like, that is so much
Half
semen.
a teaspoon of sugar.
Okay, I was like, that's a manageable amount.
A
of semen.
quarter teaspoon of salt. Too
God,
small a semen.
Every single measurement, I'm like, oh my God, is it going to be semen?
A quarter cup of butter.
I'm
So it's
stressed.
tasty. You know, it
A
tastes
half
good.
a cup of water. 2 large eggs.
Oh God!
Stiffly whipped cream.
Where's the
Wait,
cum
hold
at?
on. What kind of cream?
Whipped cream.
Stiffly.
And then semen. It doesn't.
Wait.
How much?
No, it just says semen, not cum. You have to get all the little swimmers out of there. Just seminal fluid.
Okay. Well, it's kind of more inclusive. Now they can add in
Creamy
guys
cum
that-
crepes.
Creamy
Stop.
cum crepes.
Creamy
Oh
cum
my
crepes.
God.
Let me read the ingredients here. 3 eggs. 1 cup flour, 1 cup milk, half teaspoon salt, 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Filling, half a cup of cottage cheese.
Ew.
1/3
I'm out.
cup of melted butter. That's where you're like,
Yeah,
not.
no.
It's a texture for the cottage cheese.
I fucking
I think-
hate cottage cheese.
Now 2
I've been-
tablespoons of semen.
I'm on it.
Wait, that one has a measurement?
Yeah,
Two tablespoons
of
semen. It's so yummy. It's good.
I've been getting a lot of TikTok
Man-made oysters.
videos about doing.
No.
No, they're
Man-made
They're an
oysters.
aphrodisiac. Is that supposed to look like cum?
It's cum. It doesn't look like cum. It's jizz.
All the pictures
This
are
is cleaned
cum?
oyster. This is cleaned oyster shells.
No,
Jizz.
I have all the pictures have
the
cum
more
on
the
them.
better.
Are you kidding?
Well, it says chilled fresh semen. The more the better. Ice, lemon, and pepper garnish.
So you just cum on the oyster and then use
And then you eat
lemon
it.
and pepper
That's
garnish.
how you get a pearl.
This one. How about some lime aioli?
Okay, that
God.
probably is good.
What's it on though? That looked like some meat.
I'm just saying that one doesn't look like cum, and the last picture did look like cum.
Okay, now I know what you guys are thinking. Josh, you're being weird.
I cannot believe that you bought this fucking book.
But what sucks about this stuff is it makes you thirsty. So we do have Paul Fotenhauer, Semenology, the Semen Bartender's Handbook. Because nothing makes you thirstier than eating cum, then you want to wash it down with some more jizz. So how about a semen-rimmed margarita?
Ew, no!
It's salt!
I don't like rimmed margarita glasses anyways.
Okay.
I don't either. I don't like anything that's
1.5
a
ounce
rimmed
tequila,
glass.
Rim.
half an ounce of triple sec,
Okay.
1 ounce of lime juice,
Okay.
ice,
Okay.
and then the semen rimming salt, 1 part semen, 2 parts salt.
Ew.
I mean, that makes sense.
That's a lot of semen.
That's a lot of semen for the salt.
The milkman is coming.
I like how they spelled coming.
Milkman. Oh,
2 ounces of vodka, 1 cup of
man.
milk, 1 ounce of creme de framboise,
Is that cum? Is that what cum?
and 1 to 2 teaspoons of semen.
Oh.
Cream of farm boys.
Creme de framboise. Long Island iced tea.
Oh, Josh's favorite.
Okay.
Half ounce of vodka, half ounce tequila, half ounce of white rum or whiskey, half ounce of triple sec, half ounce of gin, 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice, 1 ounce of sugar syrup, 1 to 2 teaspoons of semen, cola ice.
So
They
you're
really
literally
snuck-
just adding cum into whatever recipe.
Watermelon gingiz. A shot of Fody.
He specifically requires that you use his cum for that.
Yeah.
Fodies.
That's his name.
Yeah, he'll sell it to you.
Frequently asked question. I know you guys are all on it. What is the nutritional value of semen?
I do want to know this.
Contains a good
What's the
balance
macros?
of fructose sugars, protein, enzymes, vitamins, and minerals. On its own, semen meets the criteria for a low-carb food. Keto! And
I'm doing
diabetic safe.
dirty keto.
In 1 teaspoon or 5 milliliters of cum, jizz, if you want. 6 calories.
That's it? That's so light.
Yeah. It's like a little snack.
Little snack.
Put it on some Skinny Pop.
Ooh, it would be great on a cracker. Are you kidding?
I am.
I hate to tell you this. Schoolyard boys are way ahead of that idea.
300 Circle Church. It's literally a Circle
Come on,
Church.
cracker?
Soggy biscuit.
Ah, yes.
Sugars.
Ooh, British. What's up?
Good joke.
Thank you. I liked it.
Sugars 300 milligrams. Proteins 150 milligrams. Carbs 300 milligrams. So all the sugars is the carbs. What are the health and safety considerations when consuming semen? Sadly, the scientific community has not yet studied this issue enough to give us a
Cowards.
Can I secretly add semen to surprise my friends?
No, that is sexual assault.
No, never. They're only meant for consenting adults. Very good, Fody. Can semen be considered vegetarian? I would consider semen to be vegetarian, but not vegan.
I would not.
It's not vegan? Isn't it more vegan than vegetarian?
It depends on what you want to define your own thing. Typically, vegetarian is if the animal had to die to produce it, then it's not vegetarian. So vegetarians typically will eat like eggs, milk, stuff like that, cheese, but they won't eat like Jell-O because it has ground up bones. Because the animal had to die to produce the gelatin.
Maybe we just amputated that horse's leg.
Right. But with a lot of vegan stuff, a lot of it's about ethics and like because animals can't consent.
But isn't this you?
And so now it's a consenting adult. So you would say it's probably vegan.
Yeah.
But it's probably person to person. Who knows? Can human semen be substituted with animal semen? This is a frequently asked question. I feel like Fody just kind of came up with them.
I don't like that.
That one doesn't need to be a freaking.
This one says
question.
you can buy straws of animal semen, but it's very expensive.
Straws?
Besides,
They sell them in straws?
so you can inseminate. Besides, I think that using bought
Test
semen
tubes.
reduces semen to just another ingredient.
And it's more than that.
You got a whole fucking cookbook. You got 2 cookbooks.
No, because it's about the love involved in the
an ingredient.
semen. No, it's not just an ingredient, though. That's the love. When it's said that it's made with blah, blah, blah and love, that's the love. I don't like that.
We don't know if this is real cum or not. We don't know.
It's 4 streams of cum. Or is it a time lapse?
He buys them
shot?
in tubes.
It's a time lapse.
It is.
shot.
It is not. Yeah.
Josh?
Creamier eggnog. That's it. That was the bit.
Okay, well, I'm going to throw this mini carrot at you.
I didn't write it.
like any of it.
It's not weird.
It's fucking
It's not weird that I spent company money to
No, you didn't.
It was for the show.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Text
He's
her.
not going to buy that.
It
Without...
was $50. I'm not gonna get that.
$50.
It was worth it.
It was not.
We're gonna put this as a TikTok and get 3,000 views.
Oh, it's going to be worth it. It's going to go pretty viral in our small social circle.
I'm upset.
And now for this week's.
Tell me about that circle, George.
Yeah. New season, new sound.
circle,
We didn't
George.
have it live for the last one.
Us.
Old Chrissy only has a couple half-baked ideas. Which one do you want to listen? Hear? Hey, which one?
You-
Hey, which
Let's
one?
just-
Hey,
let's
which
just
one? Hey, which
workshop
one?
it.
Hey, wait,
Let's
which
take
one?
your half-baked ideas, add some semen, put it in the cookbook.
Okay.
Come on.
You want to workshop it with me? I have one that needs some workshop.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
workshop.
let's workshop.
Erica's in a workshopping mood.
That's what the circle jerk
This
is.
episode
You tell
is
us
so
you're right.
long.
So some
It's
of you
literally
might have.
not.
It's gonna be.
It's not.
I'm adding minutes.
Joshua.
I'm adding in.
do you want to fight about it?
I'm cutting out all the silence we had, and then I'm adding it in different areas. So
You're just doing that reality TV like
we're
producer.
Frankensteining it.
Ding, 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 ding.
What was I about to say? Oh, the circle church
Yeah.
is where you say some stuff
Yeah.
and then we tell you what's up about it.
That's
so
true. That's
So do we want to go into the Judgies music label?
okay,
Hear some more?
let's hear
It's
it.
been a while.
Or do we want to hear about the extended podcast of the Judgies podcast conglomerate?
Sure.
music?
Music? Yeah. I didn't think about that. All
What
right.
is music if not a podcast, but with song?
It's just the podcast that you can listen to over and over really quick.
Yeah.
That is a little bit more catchy. You can memorize the words better.
I do always listen to songs on 2x speed as well.
So,
do you?
No.
That is
but
some
I
shit
do
you
have
would do, and I hate it.
I have the longest
Christian.
crossfade I can possibly get.
I am trying to berate our friend over here, and you're interrupting me.
You guys are doing a little bit of a crossfade on the couch. Your
Yell at
insult
him.
was
Yell at him,
crossfading.
yell at him,
into
yell at him.
Christian's crossfade.
Boo! That was a really strong and aggressive boo. Oh, my strawberry.
All right. So here's the problem with these ones.
All right,
I came up with
can
all.
I tell you just one
Yeah.
quick little thing, really quick?
We're waiting.
I made my little strawberry vodka drink.
I forgot you were drinking.
I'm a little drunk. Oh God, go on.
No.
What?
That's what you needed to tell us, that you were a little drunk? Holy shit.
So here's the problem with this one. The last time I came with this, I had a whole backstory made to all these band names. This time I only have the band names ready. I don't
Well,
have
come on,
tons
the
of-
yeah,
backstory.
that's where
Yeah.
your friends come in here.
First band, and this kind of ties back to our conversation earlier, the Mwah Mwah Mwahs.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And then their album cover can just be like a bunch of not X's, a bunch of O's.
Yeah.
Maybe like one X.
But
Okay, but who's that sings that?
3 Days Grace.
No.
X's and
One
O's.
X. One X is the name of the album, by the way.
Correct. I was thinking X's and O's.
Oh, Atreo?
No.
Oh,
You're
like a
right.
pop song.
X's and the
Oh.
It's not Jessie J. It's
Is it not Megan Trainor?
no. Fuck.
I almost said
It's not Megan Trainor.
Whoever that bitch is. Well, so we probably can't do that then, right?
What
'Cause
kind of
it's too
genre?
close.
What kind of genre do you think the
The
Mwah Mwah
Mwah
Mwahs should be?
I think they do like reimagined sort of Brothers Grimm style of nursery rhymes
Okay.
because it's like mwah, mwah, mwah.
I was thinking more of like Flaming Lips or Cigarettes After Sex.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, that's hot. All right, this one.
L King, Ellie King,
Ah,
L King.
this one I do have
L King.
slight backstory to it. Coming to the Judgies music label, Chunther Briggs,
Chunther.
and he does Appalachian folk music for us.
It's Appalachian.
Appalachian folk music.
It's
Appalachian.
Fuck.
No, folk.
Folk.
Chunther Briggs is a really strong name.
Yeah.
That's why we signed him.
He
Pretty shit at bluegrass, if I'm being honest.
Well,
I-
good thing he doesn't do bluegrass.
There's
He does
inspirations
Appalachian
of
folk.
bluegrass and Appalachian folk. There's a lot of banjo. There's not a lot of percussion other than them hitting their own instruments for percussion or maybe stomping on the ground Appalachian style.
Okay.
I can't argue with him because I know literally nothing about this.
Same. And he's being really aggressive about it, so I feel like I can't
He's
argue.
being a little bit of a chunther right now.
Oh my God, you are being a chunther.
This is bad for my image.
You're
Stop.
actually being a very brig chunther, if I do say so.
Good one, Joshua.
Thank you.
I was a little worried I wasn't going to hit the right button, but I did. You're welcome.
Harley and Dave's Sons.
Ooh, this is fun. This is Dave Matthews Band.
Ugh.
X.
Kisses. I mean, hugs.
Hugs.
Dave Matthews Band.
Hugs.
X.
Hugs.
Mumford and Sons.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's the son from Mumford and Son had a son, and Dave from Dave's Matthew Band had a son, and they made Harley, Dave and Sons.
Kind
Okay.
of a jammy band. Okay, but it's still a little folky.
And they shit into the Philadelphia rivers.
wow.
Yeah, they take it out east.
Can their album cover be no motorcycles?
Like it just says no motorcycles,
No.
or you just want a lack of motorcycles on the album cover?
Well, no, because then there would be nothing about motorcycles on it, and that's like
This has nothing to do with motorcycles.
That's what
I don't know
I'm
what you guys are
saying.
even talking about.
I'm thinking like a no smoking sign, but instead of a cigarette, I want a motorcycle.
Okay, it's stop seeing motorcycles
Yes.
instead of start seeing motorcycles.
Correct.
Is that
Yeah,
too
yeah.
local of a joke? I don't know how
You guys
big
are getting
that
a
movement
lot of
is.
hate at us right now.
Um,
Where's all my cyclers at?
it
That's
does.
what we call them. My cyclers.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because
No way.
think so.
I feel
No
like
way.
I feel like that's giving like
Like Tour
not
de
marathon.
France.
Tour de France.
Yeah.
Thank you. Whereas like
Like cyclists.
yeah.
No, but see, that's
think you're thinking
cyclists,
of
but I'm talking
biker.
about cyclers.
Bikers. It's definitely bikers.
No, because that's in reference to pedal bikers. When I say, look, did you see that group of bikers? They all gave me the sign, but it's actually them practicing for Tour de France.
That's why it's Tour de France. For the listeners at home, I held up 2.
Did you know that the jersey the jerseys they wear at Tour de France indicates what their specialty is during the races.
It's all bikes. What do you mean specialty?
My thoughts exactly here, Joshua.
So, like, some of them wear, like, a striped jersey, and some of them wear, like, a polka dot jersey, and it basically indicates, like, this person's good at, like, a long straight shot. They can ride their bike so fucking fast. And then there's, like, this person can ride their bike really good on a hill.
Is this like astrology, but for cyclists?
No.
Yeah, I was actually born under a polka dot kit, so I'm actually really good at long straight shots.
I do have to say, if I get dunked on for this being wrong,
I am a striker.
Joe, my old boss from college, I'm going to fucking track you down. I'm going to find you in fucking Mobile, Alabama. I'm going to kick your fucking ass.
I am a striped shirt rising.
That's why we vibe so good. I'm a polka dot shirt.
Yeah.
Setting?
Moon.
Fuck! Numbskull.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Okay.
What? And now are they punk or are they ska?
Now, how do we spell it?
Ooh.
Because we could get fun with it.
N-U-M-B.
That's not very
Do we want to get fun with it?
Okay, so N-U-M.
G-N-U-M.
Yes. Okay, wait. If you do G-N-U-M, they have to be punk.
With an umlaut over the G, so it's like
we're
yum.
moving into post-punk.
Yum.
Okay.
No,
Yum.
no. The umlaut's over the ooh.
Yeah. Yum skull. I want it to sound like a Polish meal.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Did
genre?
we get to what genre?
They're punk.
They're post-punk. You guys started
I
adding too
think-
many letters, too many
I think
funky things
like
with it.
90s punk, like 90s grunge almost.
Okay.
No.
I think it's gonna be like a
gotta
Nirvana.
They gotta be like Anti-Flag, like punk.
Okay. Christian, we listen to Anti-Flag on our workout playlist.
Do we?
Yeah.
I've never paid attention to it. Wired for Weird.
That's a really
That's
good.
nerd rock.
I forgot this is a made up. That's a very good band name.
That's nerd rock
This is
for sure.
This is ska nerd rock.
Yep.
Okay.
They like do a little like
Kind of aquabatty, a little bit dweeby.
Yeah. Aquabat's great. Yep.
They're nerds.
Instead of picking it up, they physic up. Because there's nerds at physics.
Listeners, I'm flipping them off so hard right now. I'm flipping them off so fucking hard.
I don't remember what I was gonna Google.
And the final one I got here, and I'm hoping you like this one as much. I really wish I would have saved Wired for Weird later. Grumpy Gus and the Big Fuss.
I like that.
Okay. That's not my favorite.
It kind of gives like Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros.
Florence and the Machine.
It's plus Machine.
Oh,
It's
did they
Florence
change it?
the Machine.
Oh, it's like Eagles.
I don't know if it is, and I
Fucking
just
hate
know
the Eagles, man.
we do fucking hate the Eagles.
It's
That's
man.
incorrect.
Eagles.
We did like the Eagles.
I don't like Eagles. They annoy me. Sorry.
Eagles the bird.
No, band.
Oh.
They annoy you. Name two songs.
Don't
Poser.
stand.
Poser.
Incorrect.
Fly Like an Eagle.
No.
Unironically, Fly Like an Eagle by George Strait. No, it's the Something Band. The Something Band. But the Fly Like an Eagle song
Bad song.
Is it
is
the Almond
part
Bro-
Almond Brothers Band. That's right.
Actually, I'm
It's
pretty sure
part of the
it's
reason
Eagles.
why I hate Eagles, but I also later found out I just don't like Eagles.
They got a really cool synth noise in that song.
Keeps on sipping.
That's all I got for band names.
It's really good. I really like Wired
The
for Weird.
Steve Miller Band.
Steve Miller Band. I knew it was the Something Band.
I cannot believe that we're talking about the Eagles and say what name one
It's
song.
Eagles. It's not the Eagles.
Whatever. And you didn't even immediately say Hotel California?
That's the only song that's okay.
Incorrect.
They all. Hey,
What's the song I like?
too long of songs.
Unfortunately,
Hold
I
on.
forgot you don't like music.
Too long of songs. I like good music.
No, you don't like music.
Call me maybe.
You know what? I can't argue that because there's a huge resurgence for Carly Rae Jepsen right
One
now.
of These Nights is one of my favorite classics.
One of these nights I stay up, cashing in a bad check. Some nights I call it a draw. But I still wake up, I still hear that gospel. No, I'm still not sure what I stand for.
Olsen and I
Oh,
just had a dance party to that song the other day.
That's actually really cute.
Very
he's almost
cute.
standing, folks. There's your Olsen update.
Dude,
Updo.
he's like almost walking.
Yeah, that's what I meant. He's almost walking.
It's
I saw him
insane.
pushing a little toy.
I'm upset about it, actually. He's
Too
my
old.
sweet baby infant newborn.
Yeah. Well, if you luck out,
How is he 11 months old? It doesn't make any sense.
he was born 11 months ago.
No, he's a sweet baby infant newborn. I'm upset.
Loose soda got here, so we got to get back on track. Am I the asshole?
Wait.
Hold on.
No listener submitted?
A real loose sode.
Loose sode.
This is fucked, guys.
It's almost
This
like
is
we've been
abs-
doing this for 4 years and you don't remember our format.
This is
Have you
abs-
seen that show?
This
That's
is
a-
absolutely
that's something
fucked.
show?
Ted Lusode?
No, actually, we haven't. We don't have Apple TV.
It's on Apple TV?
Yeah.
Ugh. How do so many people watch it? Who the fuck pays for Apple TV? What the fuck? Why do people watch something on Apple TV? It's like when someone's like, "Oh, did you see that new thing on Peacock?" I'm like, "Fuck you. Why are you paying for Peacock?"
There's some good stuff on Peacock.
Oh, you don't
First
even
of
but
all,
you don't pay for
Psych.
it. You don't pay for it.
No, I don't. But Psych?
Timothy Oliphant. And
No. Are you joking?
what? Isn't that the podcast that's on Cloud 10?
Yeah, it's not Timothy Oliphant.
What?
Timothy Osmondson.
Timothy. Okay, don't be like I was so far off.
You were.
And it's a
It
TO
was
name.
such a close name.
They're completely different people.
They're both Timmy O's.
Now, I don't want to panic us, but I definitely did forget the
I have
listener
sounds.
story.
You don't have a listener story?
I did forget to get a listener story because the one that I read earlier was from Grace. Ketchup stories from Grace. Thanks for saying that.
Hey, Grace sucks.
Grace says, "Hi, Judgies. Love the pod. I feel like the story would be a Christian story. Very short, but maybe would get a good small circle jerk question out of it." We did rant on it for a while.
We did, yeah.
But because of that, I forgot to find a listener story.
God damn it, Grace. This
The
is why you
listener
suck.
sound will come later.
Wait, what?
We always do a listener sound first.
Hey, then we're gonna read
It's
an
a loose
AMIS. Hey, this is a Christian episode and it's a loose sode. We'll come back around to the listener's sound and story.
Do I need to find the sound?
I have a sound ready.
You need to find a story,
It just needs to come
Joshua.
later. It's a loose sode.
Well, Courtney did send us a piss baby sound, and here's a 3-minute voicemail I accidentally made on my ex-boyfriend's phone last year.
That's not the one I'm listening to.
Enjoy. I understand it's long, so no need to play on the pod if you don't want, but please enjoy it at my expense. Happy New Year, piss dads and mom.
I do need the cable for when I do have to play a
Should that
sound.
be our listener submitted story? I feel like that's,
Yeah, I feel like we run the show, actually.
yeah.
Who let Christian run this ever? Whose idea was it to let Christian...
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Let's hope this one's good because I only picked it off of the title.
For listener onlys, he hit me in the eyeball with the
You know
cord.
what? No, I'm doing how I want to do it. We are going back to the Am I the Asshole story. Am I the asshole for mansplaining to my girlfriend?
Yes, already, yes.
Depends on
I
his
personally
mental
don't
health.
think this is an issue of mansplaining,
Any mansplaining is asshole.
but I want to present her perspective of the issue fairly and objectively. I don't want to make the story seem completely one-sided like some of the other stories I've seen on here. I, 23 male, am someone who loves fun facts, can relate. I love telling my friends and family fun facts and seeing their faces light up when they have the same interests as mine. When they have the same interests as mine when I had first learned that fact.
Oh, he's holding it over on them.
I've been getting.
I remember when I was 22 and I learned that turtles can only swim upside down.
What the fuck?
That's not
That's
even true.
really fun and interesting.
I like how you try to do a turtle fun fact when I'm like literally a turtle expert.
I remember when I was 21
A
and
turtleologist.
I was learning that race car drivers what was it?
I've been getting the feeling lately that my girlfriend, 23 female, isn't really treating me with respect.
That dumb bitch.
Also, age gap.
Wait, what was it?
What? 23. When she talks to me, she kind of acts. When she talks to me, she acts kind of withdrawn and dismissive. And sometimes I feel like she's responds to me as though she's like a boss speaking to a subordinate. Whenever I tell her things she may be listening to, or she may not be. Yesterday, I told her a fun fact about how styrofoam containers aren't actually made from styrofoam. Instead, they're made from a material known as polystyrene.
Which
And she didn't even blink an eye. She just said, okay. Today,
Did you know tissues aren't actually tissues? They're actually Kleenex.
Actually,
that
you're
wrong.
incorrect. Kleenex is the brand name.
I feel like that's
dumbass,
I feel like that's the styrofoam thing.
Don't
Well,
wait.
maybe just fucking be smarter. I don't know. Have you tried that?
Wait. There's a twist. Today, we were over at a friend's house for dinner, and she let us take some pasta home for leftovers.
Oh.
And I heard my girlfriend say, hand me that styrofoam container. I got a little annoyed when I heard this, since
Sure.
this was proof that she doesn't give a shit about the things I say. So I said, in an annoyed voice, it's made of polystyrene, not styrofoam. But I guess it doesn't matter what I say since you wouldn't even listen anyways.
Okay. Very normal, healthy thing to say in this instance.
After all that, all hell basically broke loose.
It's actually not hell. You're actually on Earth. And so it was actually just kind of a fight on Earth.
You right.
That's true.
You can't speak in idioms or colloquialisms. You have to speak in only
Or
100%
similes.
truths.
And my girlfriend is refusing to talk to me because I was rude.
Yeah,
Even
you
though I was
fucking were.
literally just pointing out that she is being disengaged and disrespectful to me by not caring about the fun facts that I say and making me feel kind of unimportant.
That's because you're not important.
Everybody's not important, though.
That's true. In the grand scheme of things, we all suck.
That's true. Very first comment, you're the asshole.
Yeah.
I wouldn't listen to you either. Also, styrofoam is just a brand name for polystyrene.
Sure.
You fucking idiot moron.
Right.
Loser dweeb.
I just got into this argument with Aurora, actually. We fight over small things and we make it blow up. It's because the jacket that I wore on the 154 that I always wear on the 52 episodes,
The green jacket.
I said,
It's teal.
Aurora, can you go upstairs and grab me, or I'm going to wear the green jacket. And she's like, what green jacket? I was like, the one I always wear. And she's like, you mean the blue one? And I was like,
Definitely
Aurora,
more
if I
blue
told
than
somebody to
green.
go upstairs and grab me the green jacket, they would know which one in my closet to grab. And she's like, no, they wouldn't. I was like, I don't
No.
have anything else close to it.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like a bluish green, right?
It's definitely more blue than green.
I'm pretty sure we did a Google search the day we recorded that episode, and I think we all came to a consensus.
Yeah.
That it was more blue than green.
Well, no, because she's like, it's turquoise. And I was like, no, this is more of it's actually, she thinks that teal is a turquoise. Doesn't matter. And then she's like, didn't you say you were colorblind? I said, yeah, but only blue-green colorblind. So
I'm colorblind. Remember when colorblind came out in Minecraft, and that was so scary?
horrible joke.
good one, Joshua.
But to be fair
I
to
don't
this
get
guy, it's
no, we
not.
don't need to be fair to him.
It was a
He
bad
was-
joke. I made a dumb Minecraft joke, and Josh hated it, and it hurt
No.
my feelings.
Honey, I was saying that we don't need to be fair to the guy in the story.
Yeah,
Oh.
but you said you didn't get the hero brand joke.
I didn't. I don't care.
Cringe!
Tomorrow when you talk about hero brand, he's gonna be so pissed at you.
First of all, I'm a sweet little angel, and Christian's never been mad at me ever a single time in our 14 years.
She probably
together,
uses
so.
a pickaxe to break dirt blocks.
Hey, why don't you go try using that wood pick on Diamond?
We don't have to be fair to this
That's what
guy.
the point
He's
of the
a piece
mask
shit.
is.
He's
Well,
an idiot.
He-
he said that she speaks down to him like condescendingly. Just fucking break up then. You guys
Correct.
clearly don't like each other.
No, they need to break up for sure.
The fact that it was that NASCAR drivers, you know how they wear numbers in their outfits?
No, I didn't know that. That's a great fun fact.
They also have it on their cars.
I knew they had it on the car.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I did know that.
But they have it on their right breast up here because the left breast is closer to the driver's side of the car or the edge of the car.
Yeah.
And so if they get into an accident, it's more likely that this one is here, like and not burned or whatever, so they can identify the body.
That is brutal.
Yeah, it's this is
But they wouldn't be able to tell by the number on the outside of the car.
or the one car that crashed. This is in my making up things that sound true circle jerk, and that was the only one I've ever written down.
Oh.
But man, that sounds
Ew.
really fucking true. Yeah. Put a lot of work into that one fact that I forgot.
Listener submitted story. The sound's coming later. It's a Christian sode. My dad has a
Real
crazy
loose.
gold digger girlfriend.
We already read this one. I'm just kidding. I don't actually know.
Why didn't we start then? Hi, Judgies. I've been
Hello.
wanting to submit this one for a while. And after thinking about it for so long, I decided it's time to come out.
Hey,
It
perfect
is Pride
month. There you go.
Yeah.
I know Erica will especially love this one. It deals with an evil stepmom, although, in my mind, she'll always be my dad's gold-digging girlfriend. And
GDGF.
yes, you can use my name, which I don't know if she ever says it in the story, but
Dox them. What's their entire email address?
Lena?
I would say Lena.
Dunham.
My dad
Otherwise.
My dad met a girl named Susan back in 2018.
Wait,
forever
I'm
ago.
spying over here, and she spelled my name wrong.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything to hurt your feelings.
My feelings are hurt.
And once they started dating, after just a few months, she was telling him she wants to move in with him, saying she wants the biggest house she could find in the town. My dad does this for her. She hasn't had a job since she was in her 20s, and now she's 54.
Whoa.
How do
You have to work. If you don't work, you're a bad person.
Yeah. All your value is tied into the labor you produce, so.
Then I'm good. Being a stay-at-home mom is hard.
It is hard. I watched Olsen for a single day. I'm like, oh my God. We all end up moving in together and merge families. At first, it was okay.
It's a real Brady Bunch situation.
A little weird, and she was weirdly overly nice at first. Then after a while, she starts picking at little things. Like someone dropped a pickle at dinner, and she totally blames it on me.
Not the pickle.
What?
I told her, that's not my pickle. And she says, yes, it is.
It's got your name.
It has mustard on it. Look how good of a font it has.
Is it French's? No, then it's not mine.
Is this why are you putting mustard on a pickle? It sounds more of a gherkin situation.
She says, I don't like mustard. Your dad doesn't like mustard. First of all, bitch, my dad does like mustard. So I don't know why she would even say that. He's lying to impress her. But it's all sorts of crazy. She says all sorts of crazy things. She would go in my room and open the windows in the middle of the winter. So when I got home from school, it would be freezing in there. She almost killed my hamster by letting cats into my room, letting them knock the cage over, and then letting them knock the cage over.
Oh, okay.
She pulled a piece of Walmart fried chicken from the trash after I threw it away and claimed that I didn't eat enough off of the bone and should have asked someone else if they wanted some of it.
How is she gold digging? It sounds like she's trying to save money.
That's what I was just thinking.
This is how she hasn't had to work a job. She's very frugal. She keeps telling my dad that I'm being wasteful by doing these things. She did all sorts of crazy things to me, and I'd love to share more if you want to hear it. I know you guys don't like these stories being too long, so I'll cut to the chase and tell you why she kicked me out of the house when I was only 16.
Very young.
And my dad told me that I couldn't come back, or he would call the police until I apologized to her.
Bad dad.
This is all because I texted my dad telling him how I was feeling about her. Anyways, I'm 19 now, and I've never gone back. Love the pod. I've listened to every episode, and every Monday is now like a little holiday to me. Thanks for being Judgies. I love to hear what you think of Susan, this
Okay.
rapscallion.
Okay, hold on. So, who's our listener?
Lena.
Lena. So Lena just texted her dad like, "Hey, Susan fucking sucks."
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he's like, get the fuck out of my house.
And don't come back.
What
or
the
I'm
fuck
calling
would you
the
say
cops.
that? Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's
yeah,
really unfortunate.
very
I'm so
unsupportive
sorry.
dad. She's trying to communicate to him, and she's just like, nope, she's perfect. She hides all my pickled mustard pickles.
Are you drunk too?
She knows how much I hate mustard, even though I've been lying to you for the last 16 years, telling you that I love mustard.
Also, who cares if you drop a pickle? Like,
Right?
why do you need to blame someone?
It stains.
Yeah, but they were on hardwood, as implied.
The mustard stains. Even hardwood.
It's a big house. They're not putting carpet in a big house. How expensive that is.
It's less expensive than hardwood.
I know I had an old friend. I'm not friends with him anymore, but he started dating somebody. Well, he started talking to somebody on a dating app after getting out of a relationship. He was like complaining because he's like, dude, I'm messaging this girl and she keeps trying to be like, yeah, in 3 years I want to be in this $500,000 house minimum, and if I'm not in that, then I'm not going to be happy, and I want to have a car that's worth at least $80,000. And he's like, this is crazy, right? I'm trying to tell her that's unattainable. And I'm like, dude, then don't talk to her. That's clearly like you're not compatible. If she wants to do that, and then like 2-3 days later, he's like, yeah, apparently she told me that she was just trying to tell me that stuff. That way I would stop talking to her because she didn't want to talk to me anymore. I was like, okay, then you should have taken the hint, but also bad on her. She's a bad person. Forget about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a crazy thing to just be like, I don't want to ghost you, so I'm gonna make you have to tell me that we're not working out.
Yeah. Man, I'm so
How
glad
bad
I
of
never
a
had to use
person
it.
do you have to be to have somebody else think that they have to be like so unlikable to get you to stop talking to them?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a
Yeah.
reason why we don't really hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and it's that time of the episode where we play a listener-submitted sound.
Is it?
This one coming from Lydia.
Wait.
Hi,
Lena.
y'all.
Hello.
I'm hoping this doesn't come across condescending. I love y'all so much, and I just can't watch you struggle anymore. Thanks for all the laughs. Y'all are amazing.
We've read this one.
Really?
No.
That's my joke.
It's going to really suck and hurt my feelings. Hey, this is embarrassing, but I was on the screenshot of it so I could find it later and not in the Google, not in the Gmail so I could find it later.
Dumb idiot.
I'm going to leave it.
Pressing on a picture.
Yeah.
I am from your northern.
What's
Hold
going
on.
on here? I
Do
just
you have it plugged in?
Make sure the connection between the dongle and the...
don't dangle my dongle, Jot.
Neighbor, Milwaukee, and hello, lovely judges. My
It's so much worse now.
from your northern neighbor, Milwaukee, and I am an elementary school music teacher. And oh my God,
Welcome to season 4.
every time I watch or I listen to the end of your podcast,
I've listened to this
I
one.
want. This might be a little extreme, but I kind of want to rip my hair out trying to figure out
Do it,
how you
coward.
guys, trying to figure out how to teach you guys how to put the kiss at the right time, because I know how. And so I'm finally putting together a listener submission to teach you guys how to do it.
I'm not moving.
with
That
the
wasn't
music,
me.
okay? I'm gonna put this as simple as possible. I believe in you. You can do it, okay? So I've got the sound
You got
here.
this, guys.
We're gonna listen to it together, and I'm gonna show you how to count it, okay?
It's
Okay,
easy.
so it's 4 counts, right?
It's
You've
8.
lost me.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then the kiss is
On
on
the 4.
the second beat 4.
Okay, but
So
you're
I'm gonna
saying
show
1,
you
2,
how
3,
to
4
count it.
so
Hold on.
fast.
The sound's gonna come.
That's the
It's
beat of
coming.
the song.
It's here. Okay, right? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Kiss.
Fuck,
She fucked
made
it up! She was nervous. She was
That's it.
nervous.
She was saying the word,
That's
and I get it.
That's all it is. Does that make sense?
No.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Kiss. Okay, we're gonna do it again, and this time I want you
Okay.
to try it with
Clap
me.
along if
okay?
you need
We
to,
got
Erica.
this. Okay, here it comes. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
All right. I got it.
All right.
Why didn't you just save that for the outro?
I believe in you.
Are you going to read another story?
Put your fucking plugs in. Where are they finding us, Erica? We needed the Take it away, boys!
You should follow us on our social media. It'd be silly, goofy cool of you if you did. And that's at Judgies Pod, JUDGIES, on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, and some other things, probably Google. I don't know. And we love you and have a great week. And if you want to send in a listener submitted story or a sound, you can do that at judgiespod@gmail.com. Or if you wanted to send us in some mail, you could do that at P.O. Box 58, Ottawa, Illinois, 61350.
I don't think I said that at the beginning.
You didn't. That's why I brought it up. What else are you trying to get me to say?
Speaking of Patreon, Christian hates his job. It got changed and he hates it. So we're going to potentially be moving to weekly bonus episodes, but we will have to increase the cost in order to account for the labor. Let us know what you think. $10 a month, weekly bonus episodes. Would you be down for that? We're trying to figure out a fair price point and a way for Christian to quit his freaking job.
I'm sorry that my brain's melted from my job, but hey, I'm gonna hit this kiss on beat. And Josh, you're gonna fucking edit it so I hit on beat so I don't get real sad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Look at that. I think that was the first one we all got at the same time.
I didn't kiss.
I did.
I didn't.
Wow, Josh, I'm on my last fucking
telling Christian to count a beat in music is like me telling him to move his voice in his mouth.
True.